Hi, I'm Michaela. Welcome back. I spent nearly a month in Paris this summer. I posted a few photos online of my makeup when I was traveling. I really didn't pack too much to begin with because I was anticipating a minimal makeup aesthetic in Europe. I wanted to be able to discover new things, be inspired when I was there. And when I'm traveling, I want a quick and easy makeup routine. I don't want to be, stuck in a bathroom, getting ready, and I just want to be out and about. And the women in Paris are so beautiful. Their makeup style is so inspiring. It definitely resonated with me. It's minimal, it's understated, it's not overdone, and yet there's this polish to it, and it's chic. So I wanted to create this French-inspired makeup tutorial and share with you the makeup I wore this summer. This is a makeup look that you could wear anytime. So inspired, so I hope you like this French-inspired makeup tutorial. First, let's talk about foundation. I didn't see anyone with heavy foundation, powder, or concealer. Sometimes I couldn't even detect if women were wearing foundation. So I like that. It's sheer, it's very natural, and you can tell that the focus is really on skincare and good skin. I had packed the Surratt Surrealist Skin Foundation, and I was wearing that the first week until I discovered the Giorgio Armani Cushion Essence Compact, and this I don't believe is available in the US, so please don't, I'm sorry. This is not available in the US. I talked to the folks in New York at Armani, and I don't think it's coming anytime soon, which is such a shame because I love it. It's gonna be a sad day when I run through this. I'd never used cushion foundations before, and what I like about this look, and if you don't know what cushions are, it's basically a liquid makeup in a cushion. You can kind of see it's kind of squishy here. I like to apply this with a makeup brush and kind of stipple it onto the skin. I liked that it was in a compact because when you're traveling, again, I just wanted something I could chuck in my makeup bag and be on the go, quickly do my foundation and kind of even out my skin. For eyeshadow, the only color of eyeshadow that I kept seeing over and over again was just a champagne color, maybe a little bit of shimmer. I didn't see any sparkles. I didn't see any bright colors on the eyelid. If there was an eyeliner, it was a dark kind of chocolatey brown or a black kind of smudged in the lash line. So the eyeshadow was pretty much non-existent. This RMS palette came in so handy. I'm so glad that I packed it. I was a little nervous just packing this. Woo, when I put this in my makeup bag to get on the plane, I was like, oh, I'm really only taking this. And it served me well, and it served this look, this French-inspired makeup look, because it's minimal, it's easy. I just warm this up with my fingertips and pat this on the eyelid all over, and it gives a really pretty luminous glow to the eyelid, and I also put it on the cheekbones. So I use it to highlight my skin and just give that radiant, glowing look. A lot of the glowy like highlighters right now are just so intense that I just am like, woo, dial it back, dial it back. I didn't see any of that when I was in Paris. It wasn't a lot of like overly in your face highlighter and glowiness. It just, again, very natural. And then for bronzer, this palette again is everything. I use this bronzer. I didn't really see a lot of, really tan bronzed skin, and definitely not a lot of contouring. I wanted to keep it very minimal, so I placed this underneath my cheekbones, a little on my forehead, and then I just blend it out. These are lip and cheek colors, so you can use them on both your lips and your cheeks. And this pink shade here, I put on the apples of my cheek, just a very sheer wash. And then on the lips, this is the beloved Lip and Cheek. It's kind of a poppy red. I did see the classic red lip everywhere. My version of this, I take a little bit and kind of pat it in. I saw a lot of kind of lip stains, that sort of thing, in both nude colors and red colors. And for this, I love it because you can just pat it into your lips, rub your lips together, kind of buff it out a little bit, and you're done. And then this palette, I didn't use this very much, but it does have a lip balm in here if your lips get kind of dry. In that hot heat, it's to be expected, you're gonna have some movement and travel on your eyelid. And I didn't really worry about it too much. I guess I felt like it was sort of a part of the look and sort of that lived in feel. And if I did see a crease on my lid, I would just kind of use my finger to kind of blend it out and buff it out, and on you go. And I get that sense, that sort of general feeling and vibe when I was out and about, that there's just this kind of ease and non-stress when it comes to, you know, makeup and your look. And I really appreciated that. So that would take me all of a minute really to do. And then eyebrows. I love the brows that I was seeing everywhere in Paris. Beautiful full brows. I love a full brow, so you know, I'm into that. And I only packed one product for my brows, and I used this the entire trip. In fact, I'm almost out of this. It's the Urban Decay Brow Blade. It's a double-ended brow wand. So one side is a pencil, and it's a waterproof, which is super helpful. This is a very thin little, they call it a blade, but it's sort of like a felt tip here at the end. And it's very flexible, so you can kind of flick in little hairs, and it puts on color ever so lightly, which I like, because once you start putting on brow makeup, it's easy to go put on too much, you know what I mean? Like, you want to start off kind of slow and inch your way, flick by flick, put those little brow hairs in there. Otherwise, it can go dark too fast and just look too filled in my opinion. So this is the one I used, and I absolutely loved it. For mascara, I packed the Chanel Volume Mascara, and I quickly realized that in the hot heat, I was there during the massive heat wave. Everything was just so hot. My mascara was smudging everywhere. It was a smudgy mess, and I thought, I need to get a waterproof mascara, stat. And I picked up this one from Ico. This is the Sport Waterproof Mascara. This saved the trip in terms of mascara. I love this mascara. It truly is waterproof. And the great thing with this, and I haven't seen this done too many times with a waterproof version, it actually has little fibers in here, so it helps to build your lashes up a little bit, and you get that dark black finish. I think that mascara is really important with this look because everything is so subtle and minimal and sort of just light that mascara is like key. So putting on that mascara is very important, and I'm so glad I found this one from Ico. Because of the heat and the creamy nature of the products I was using, I knew I was gonna have to use a powder. So I packed the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder, and this is still one of my favorites that I've discovered in the last year or so. It's very lightweight. It almost gives the skin like an airbrushed effect when you put it on because it has tiny little light reflecting particles. It sort of blurs out the skin and kind of softens your look. And that's it. I did take 2 products with me during the day to touch up with. Only 2. I had, you know, a tiny little bag that I was carrying, and you know when you're traveling, you don't want to weigh yourself down with a bunch of products. It's just not fun when you get to the end of the day and you've got this handbag that's weighing you down. You've got to be free to roam and explore, have those hands free. And I only took these 2 products with me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder, and it's quick, it's easy, it does the job, takes away any shine, oil, grease, buffs out your skin a little bit, makes it look, yeah, a little airbrushed. And this guy, this is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Let's Go Crazy. And I would start out the day with that RMS on my lips, and then with this, I just kind of, this punches up the color a little bit and adds a little bit more pink, a little bit more vibrancy to the look. And if I was going out to dinner, or having a glass of wine, or going, you know, on into the evening and I couldn't get back to my room to freshen up, I would take a little bit of this, put it on my lips. Sometimes I'd even like put a little bit on my cheeks and be good to go. This makeup style isn't too far off from the day-to-day makeup that I personally wear. I think that's why it resonated with the French beauty aesthetic so much. Of course, there's always gonna be, you know, the classic red lip and a little more eyeliner, and I didn't cover that in this video. I hope you found this helpful. And speaking of videos, I hope you're subscribed. If not, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you're updated every time I drop a new video. Follow me over on Instagram. I've been putting makeup recommendations and tips and tricks over there as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any comments or questions below, and I'll see you soon.